Welcome back to the Sunday Footy Show. Geez, that was a brutal first segment, wasn't it?
Yep, absolutely.
You good?
I'm good, TJ.
Right, okay, good, okay. You okay, Isaac? I know you've never sort of...
Fine.
Yeah, I know. Well, you shouldn't be. You were caught in the crossfire.
What have I done?
Nothing. It was just a brutal first segment. Now, welcome back. I tell you what, we are really hanging out, though, for Thursday night's opening match of the final series for 2024, and it's the calm before the storm at the Cattery this morning. The players have gathered there for an open media session, and good enough to join us is Jake Kolodjashnij from the Cattery. G'day, Jake.
Hey guys, thanks for having me.
Now, before we talk footy, this is your first Father's Day, is it?
Yes, mate, it is. Pretty exciting stuff. Haven't seen my daughter today, haven't seen my partner, so they're all sleeping in. I had to slide out of bed nice and quietly and get in today for training, so we'll enjoy the festivities later.
Jake, it's going to be a massive week for you. Congratulations on being your first Father's Day as well. Can't wait for this final. Now, the last time you played them, and Port Adelaide came to Geelong. They were 8 goals up. They went after Tom Stewart. What did you learn from that game?
Yeah, that was a very interesting game, mate. It's sort of been a bit of a story of the year, just so unpredictable. They jumped us. It was a pretty bad first half, to be honest, mate, but we actually got our game clicking a lot in the second half. They sort of beat us around the ball, and their attacking style of game is pretty dominant when they're up and running. So just to look to stifle that early, and hopefully win the contested battle early, and that's going to play a big part in the game on Thursday night.
Kola, Jeremy Cameron, he's had a massive month of football. He's been in great form all year, but it looks like he's hitting his straps now leading into finals.
Yeah, absolutely he is. Obviously he's a superstar of the competition. 9 goals against West Coast, so that's what we like to see from the big fella. He's an absolute dominant player, and when he's up and running like that, mate, it's so good to see, and he's going to be a big factor come finals.
Just seeing some of his highlights here where he kicked 7 goals from 7 kicks. It was vintage sort of stuff, and he was hungry, so not sure who gets the job. Perhaps Bergman gets the job on him. But Jake, whenever we talk about Geelong, I guess the criticism is over the midfield. I reckon you're stacked forward of the ball. Your defence, which you're a key part of, is really rock solid and hard to score against, but it's the ruck in the midfield that often gets questioned. How do you think they'll stack up come September?
Yeah, mate, it's obviously going to be a big battle, and it's obviously going to be a big fight in there come Thursday. I'm confident the boys will get the job done. We've got some solid players in there. I think we missed Pat last time. We'll have Stewie rolling in there as well. He's done a really good job for us and super flexible. So I always back those guys every day of the week. It's obviously going to be a tough battle. That Port's midfield's quality, some of the best in the competition. But yeah, I'll back them in there, mate. Hopefully we can get the job done.
Jake, there's a couple of big boys with big reputations and big skill sets in Tom Hawkins and also De Koning, who are facing injury battles to be ready. Have you got a line of sight on those 2 players at this stage?
Yeah, so DK had a hit out yesterday in the VFL, which is really promising to see, and I think he was on limited game time, but he got through, which is great. So I think he'll be trying to put his hand up for selection. Hawkey, he's in every day at the club. He's just sort of going through his rehab and doing everything that he can. He's amongst the group every day and still bringing that energy, even if we don't see him as much on the track currently. But yeah, he's doing everything he can to get back for at least a game or 2.
I feel like Chris Scott's the best coach in the league. I feel like he's even better when he's got an extra week to plan for Port Adelaide. Or what surprises you got in store, or does he have in store?
We'll wait and see. I won't spill the beans. We're still going through the processes and preparing for Port. But yeah, Scotty, he's a class coach. He's really tactical, and yeah, I love the way he sort of goes about his coaching, and the influence he has on this group is amazing, mate. So we'll see what he does.
And Jake, just on that, in the 14 seasons that he's coached, 12 times the club has ended up in the finals, and yet again you've defied the expectations of so many to finish top 4. Can I just ask you what that means for you as a player, to know that every single year that you prepare for a season of footy, that you do have the ultimate prize in your sights?
Yeah, mate, I've been truly blessed. I've been lucky enough to play with some really solid sides and players, and to be able to put our hand up and say we can compete for finals each year is the ultimate goal, and wouldn't have it any other way. Probably a big thanks to Scotty and his tactics, and obviously the list that we've built over the years. And yeah, once again, pretty thankful we're in a position to contend, and hopefully we can give the finals a good nudge.
There's some solid midfielders, and one of those is Jason Horne-Francis, likely to go forward for various parts of the game. Is he someone that you'll play on throughout the night?
Yeah, potentially. I think I took him a little bit last time we played him down here when he went forward. And yeah, he's obviously one of their quality players. Someone will have to stifle out and limit his influence. So yeah, he's an absolute gun, mate. So it's going to be pretty important to try to stifle his influence, like I said.
Don't give too much away, Jake. Don't give too much away. But we do appreciate giving some of your time away to us this morning. So all the very best for Thursday night and beyond, perhaps, and also your first Father's Day.
Perfect, guys. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you.
Like
Jake
giving prizes
Kolodjashnij
away.
joining us there.
Sorry, TJ, as well.